And Doc, you see, this issue about protesters.
Wrap up on that for me.
Egyapa Mercer, I know, is a very good lawyer. But sometimes, on platforms like this, he sacrifices the law. He sacrifices the law.
Unlike who?
Oh, unlike who's a lawyer?
Me. Unlike me, who's not a lawyer.
Lawyer go, lawyer come. Lawyer Blay.
Oh, I don't get it.
Is a lawyer who is coming to city.
I don't get it. I didn't get it at 24.
Because if for nothing at all, people of Secunde, Egyapa is supporting Galamsey. And it is one of the reasons why you must vote him out. Apart from lying to you that you will build a market that he didn't build. That you will extend the Takrade Harbour and he didn't do. He is supporting Galamsey. And it's the reason why you can't get water to drink. But let him make progress. Look, nobody supports lawlessness. But the right to demonstrate, he will tell you, the lawyer says, it's an inalienable right. You can't take it from a human being. It's not just a fundamental right to. Inalienable right. The human cannot live with that right. So when you try to frustrate the exercise of that right, there will be repercussions. And those repercussions may not be lawful.
But
the cause of this problem.
The rights not go.
You see, hold on. He says that we did a demonstration and nothing happened. The reason why nothing, you see, compare oranges with oranges and not oranges with apples. I've heard some of their communicators make that argument. All because of miracles, Abuaji says they should make that argument. But the point is, no violence happened during our demonstration because the police did not prevent us from going to the EC headquarters. Even though at the last minute, they showed bad faith by trying to amend the termination point. We engaged them. We reminded them of the agreement. And in this case, we knew that they would do that. So when we were in their office discussing the routes, we said that, look, we will not sit here and decide the termination point. Let's all go to the EC, the frontage of the EC building, and decide where the termination point will be physically. That's why you saw the pictures. The regional commander drove us there. So we were not, even though the main protesters were behind, we were allowed to go all the way to the frontage. The cause of all this tension, okay, and fisticuffs, exchanges between Democracy Hub, Fix the Country, and the police is because the police, the Ghana Police Service, has decided to prevent citizens of this country from protesting all the way to the seat of the presidency. That is the problem.
Was that agreed?
And if they don't, why under John Mahama, we have Occupy Jubilee House in Obisu. Occupy Flagstaff House, led by Occupy Ghana. Didn't they go to Jubilee House to demonstrate? They were blocked at some points.
Yes, Afrikiko.
Yes. But at least they go to Afrikiko.
Yeah, but that still wasn't where they wanted to go to.
No problem. So why can't these people come to Afrikiko? You think that if they were allowed to come to Afrikiko, what has happened will happen? The resistance would have happened? Since Dampari became IGP, in fact, not even Dampari, let me not limit it to him. Since Akufo-Addo became president, that Liberation Road, which is a road we all ply every day, trotros ply, everybody ply, has all of a sudden become a no-go area for demonstrations. When the MPP demonstrated on that street time and time again.
Because the grass is greener.
Look at this. that is where the problem is coming from. And we are supposed to have a president who is a human rights champion. So that is where the problem is coming from.
The Ghana Police Services, I should remind you and everybody else that under the Public Order Act, the police responsibilities include taking all such steps reasonably necessary during a demonstration to A, assist in the proper conduct of any special event by directing the routes of such events, to prevent obstruction of pedestrian or vehicular traffic, to disperse crowds at any special event where there are reasonable grounds to believe that a breach of the peace is likely to occur, or if any breach of the peace has occurred or is occurring, in order to prevent violence, restore order, and preserve the peace, and may cause to be closed such streets or parts thereof to pedestrian or vehicular traffic or both, and may cause to be erected such barriers as may be necessary to preserve public order.
Only when the court allows them to do that. The police, under the Public Order Act, they are only required to be notified. The date of the demonstration, the route, the termination point, and everything. If they have a problem, they engage you to change. If you don't want
to, they say these are responsibilities
imposed
on them by the act.
It is becoming one too many. the police preventing protesters from taking their grievances to the source of their grievances, which is the presidency. That is the cause. Number two, not all those who were arrested were engaged in lawless conduct. I mean, we have heard reports of somebody who closed from church and was just strolling in the area, walking to his house, who was arrested. People who were just standing by, arrested. Egyapa, are you defending that one too? All of them remanded. And number two, Egyapa Mercer, let me tell you this. You are not the only person who has read law. This is the first time in the history of this country that persons who have engaged in a demonstration, lawful or lawless, have been remanded for 2 weeks. First time.
Maybe a political demonstration. Because there's some people who demonstrated against Newmont. There was a Newmont issue.
I'm not aware of that.
Yes,
I would like to be
they were remanded. They were remanded.
Yeah, I'm not aware of
that. It has
that.
something to do with Newmont.
Okay. Yes. But this one has never happened. What did the people do? What did the people do? And you are here. You haven't read Pebu. Now, because of politics, you don't read case law. You haven't read Pebu versus Attorney General. You are here saying that a grant for refusal of bail is to assist the police conduct investigation. The Supreme Court says
it's not. His chambers haven't seen him for 4 years.
He has forgotten the law he said. Because the Supreme Court has said that reason is not grounds enough to refuse bail. Go and read the decision. And even the latest ones. Go and read even the Agbojo case. It is there. Doc, all offenses in Ghana are bailable, including murder. True. Including murder. The main consideration for granting bail is whether or not the person will be available when he is needed in court. Okay? That is where arguments of he being a flight risk and all that comes in. Whether or not the person can interfere with witnesses or the investigation going on, and so on. These protesters, what investigation can they interfere with? How are they a flight risk? These are the salient points you should be raising. Because even after that 2 weeks remand period, the police will still be doing their investigations. The police investigations, there has no terminal point. So that cannot be the ground for refusing bail. Either that, then every offense that the police arrest you and take you to court for, they can say that we are doing investigation. And because of that, you'll be refused bail. So, the Supreme Court has changed the law. So, but if for nothing at all.
The incident I was referring to was in 2011. A protest by the Ahafumine.
Okay.
They were remanded for 2 weeks.
Okay, I'll read about that. Yeah. But you see, if for nothing at all, as lawyers, friends of the courts, and we are supposed to be people upholding the law, upholding human rights and all that. If for nothing at all, Egyapa, you must condemn the detention of some of the protesters beyond the 48-hour rule. The police has considered. And also swear, I've given you my time. Will you justify that one?
Detention or they
were detained for more than 48 hours before they were taken to court.
Hold on. Of course, if the courts were not available for them to be arraigned before the court.
How is the court not available?
It's a weekend, for example.
What are you talking about?
It's a public holiday and the courts are not sitting.
Don't we have holiday course?
Where?
No, we have holiday course. We have
holiday
course. We have vacation course.
Even
weekend. Even now, the Chief Justice has said so. That even weekends you must release them. Bobo, what are you talking about? No, this is my time. I just gave you the opportunity. No, but he's still defending the indefensible. So I'm taking back my time.
Allow me to speak.
So let me conclude my points, and then you can come in. Doc, this illegal mining madness going on is not a joke. I know that mining cannot be the preserve of the multinationals. It cannot be only the Anglo-Goals and the Newmonts and the Goldfields doing mining. Ghanaians must be allowed to do mining, but they must do so responsibly and legally. We must all be angry at what is going on, because it is not about a political party, it is about your life. Look, I have not had water flowing through my thighs for God knows how long. Even in Accra, we are now feeling the impact.
I bought water yesterday.
We are now feeling the impact. All because a few people want to make money that, what are you using the money for? Money that you are giving to side chicks. See, can't money get there. Go and ask Bedietu.
What's that?
Where ask video 2. Nana Santi video 2.
What's that supposed to mean?
He will preach to you
What's
that
that
you can
supposed to
get
mean?
all the money in the world. Okay? You can get all the money in the world, but human life is more precious. Today he's battling for his life, and I'm praying for his speedy recovery. It should tell you something. You don't sacrifice human life for money.